No, the ruling delivered by the three-judge bench, Judge Ogola, Mugambi, and Mrima, is a sound ruling, a sound decision.
Is it?
It has upheld the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua.
Was he impeached?
It has also confirmed that the appointment of Professor Kindiki as Deputy President was done in accordance with the law. There was no need to have the input of IBC. And the ruling is quite substantive. It has dealt with the issues.
Was there any voting? Was there any voting in the National Assembly?
Your matter has not been done. Wait.
Was there any voting? There was no voting.
In the National Assembly, the court has held that the National Assembly process of confirmation was a process that had no constitutional foundation, and therefore the court has found that the National Assembly, though it confirmed Kindiki as the Deputy President, needed not to go through the process. But number three, and this is important, under Article 157 of the Constitution, an impeachment is final. It is a final process. And that is why, though the court found that Senate ought to have accorded Rigathi Gachagua an adjournment, it has not faulted the impeachment. The impeachment is final. It has only awarded damages of 50 million to be paid to Rigathi Gachagua for not having been heard on an adjournment because Senate rejected the adjournment. That is the only positive finding. But I'll tell you this, that since the petitioners will file an appeal, there will be many appeals, Senate and other parties will file a cross appeal because you can only file one appeal. Once an appeal is filed, then you file a cross appeal. So, I think the court has gone through the issues decisively. It has dealt with constitutional issues, the thresholds. It has found that the National Assembly went through the process of public participation properly, and there was sufficient public participation. The National Assembly presented a formal motion, went through public participation, presented a proper case before Senate, and Senate voted properly for the decision that eventually led to the impeachment. I think this is a good decision.
Okay.
It's a good decision on many fronts, yes.
Yet the court has, and this seems to be the main pain points for the petitioners, the court has acknowledged an infringement of a right. And it has gone ahead, yes, to offer a reprieve in terms of 50 million shillings, but many would say an infringement of a right does not have, should not have a reprieve.
No, the court has made a finding on the exercise of discretion by Senate. It has found that the Senate ought to have allowed Rigathi Gachagua more time to present his case. Remember, the National Assembly had presented its case and the witnesses had been cross-examined by Senate. So the court has simply said you should have allowed Rigathi Gachagua equality of arms. It does not take away the vote. It does not take away the 11 grounds, out of which 6 failed but 5 succeeded. Remember, in Senate, 1 ground is sufficient to impeach any person during an impeachment proceeding. And that's why the long analysis on impeachment, the provisions of the Constitution, Article 180, and how governors are impeached, the court was able to go through all that and analyze. This is a balancing act. In the end, the court balanced by paying for the injustice that it felt had been carried out by the improper exercise of discretion by Senate. But does not in any way mean that Senate acted illegally. It merely acted at the time because it did not have material before it, the material that showed where Rigathi Gachagua was at the time. But it has said, because of that, the possibility that it should have adjourned, we will give damages. But that does not affect the impeachment.
Wakili, a quick one. Wakili, are you saying that the process that you took Gachagua through was free and fair, yet the court actually said that he was infringed?
The process that was followed by the National Assembly, public participation, was found to have been proper. That's number one. Number two, Senate needed not to undertake public participation. Number three, the court only faulted Senate for not having allowed the adjournment to the next Monday or Tuesday because there was some time. But has said that because Senate exercises discretion through a vote of senators, that decision or that final decision or outcome cannot be faulted.
What are your chances at the Court of Appeal because they filed an appeal already?
We win our cases. I can assure you that the political question doctrine will be dealt with at that point. Right. The independence of Senate will be dealt with at that point. And I'm sure that the Court of Appeal will not arrive at a different decision on the finality of the impeachment.